She isn't watching you only with her eyes. She's watching you with her skin, with the rhythm of her pulse, with that silent part of her mind that doesn't speak but feels. You haven't touched her, not even the graze of a hand, not the faintest brush of a shoulder, and yet something inside her shifts the moment you enter her space. You don't need to whisper into her ear, lean too close, or lace your words with promises. Desire at its strongest doesn't bloom from physical contact. It rises from presence, yours, and from the stillness between you. Here's what so many men miss. Touch is not the beginning. Touch is the finale. True seduction doesn't ignite in the body first. It begins in the unseen, in the air between you, in the subtle energy that crackles before a single kiss, sometimes even before she knows it herself. It is in how you stand, how you breathe, how your quiet confidence hums like a soft thunder beneath the surface. When you understand this, everything changes. You no longer chase. She begins to lean toward you, pulled in, intrigued, unsettled, longing. This isn't a trick, and it isn't a game. It's an art form. And it begins with presence, the art of deep connection. There is a moment, always subtle, when she doesn't say a word but you can feel it. Her breath catches. Not out of fear or confusion, but because she feels something rare, the sensation of being truly seen. When you step into her orbit, you don't glance casually. You look with an intensity that isn't about hunger, but about understanding. She is not an object to be consumed. She is a story you are reading line by line, unfolding page by page. That presence alone is intoxicating. In a world where men swipe past her, scroll past her, or look but never truly see, you become the one who makes her feel singular, the only one in the room. Imagine her across the table, the candlelight flickering, conversations and laughter weaving around you, but none of it matters. Your eyes are fixed on hers. You're not rushing to impress or waiting for your turn to speak. You're absorbing her words as if they contain a hidden universe. In that stillness, she softens. She melts. And here is the secret. That presence is more sensual than any touch. Her body reacts before her mind catches up. Her breath shifts. Her spine lengthens. Her pupils widen. This isn't foreplay. This is the moment before everything begins, the edge of infinite possibility. You don't need a carved physique. You don't need scripted lines. What you need is patience. Slow yourself. Breathe with intention. Let her feel the weight of your stillness. Hold her gaze longer than feels natural. Don't look away. Don't fidget. Don't break the spell. She will. She'll adjust her hair. She'll glance away, then look back. She'll fidget in her seat, unsettled by the fact that she feels naked, not because you touched her, but because your attention stripped away her defenses. Presence is the new seduction. And the man who embodies it never needs to plead for attention. He becomes the gravity in the room. From there, the second layer unfolds, the power of your words. Most men talk. Few men speak. And fewer still understand that a woman's body can respond to a voice as though it were being touched in its most intimate places. The truth is, it's not about what you say, it's how you say it. Her desire ignites in her mind before it ever travels to her skin. She imagines faster than you act, feels sooner than you touch, and responds before she even realizes why. Your voice matters. Not loud, not boastful, but low, calm, measured. Each word a drop of dark wine sliding down the edge of a glass. Ask her how her day was, not from politeness, but with curiosity that lingers. Notice her features, not with the clumsy flattery of a poet, but with the gravity of a man who has studied them long enough to mean every word. Speak, then pause. Let silence do its work. Allow her mind to fill in the gaps with thoughts of you. Understand this, women crave imagination. They crave to be mentally seduced by a man who dances with words instead of drowning them in noise. A whisper at the right moment can set her trembling more than a shout. A pause can arouse her more than a groan. Your voice doesn't just touch her, it awakens her. It brushes against her emotions, stirs her instincts, and lights the fire long before your hands ever could. And then comes the third sign, emotional teasing. Hollywood gets this wrong every time. They show the slow-motion flex, the confident smirk. But real seduction lives in tension, in the space between desire and fulfillment. Emotional teasing is not manipulation. It is the deliberate art of creating longing. Let her know you are drawn to her, then pull back just enough to let the hunger grow. Compliment her once, sincerely, and then let the silence hold it. Create warmth, then retreat. The contrast is electric. Tell her she looks incredible tonight, but say it as though it was expected, as if her beauty was the most natural thing in the world. Then shift the conversation. This leaves her leaning forward, chasing clarity, asking herself, why did he say that? Why does this feel different? Why do I want more? In that yearning, you become unforgettable. The fourth layer is restraint. Picture the moment when the tension is unbearable. She leans in, breath brushing your lips, giving you that unmistakable look that says, now. But instead of claiming the moment, you smile, slowly, and lean back. You haven't rejected her, you've chosen patience. And it unravels her. Most men never grasp this truth. What you resist becomes her obsession. When you show her that you feel the same pull but are not ruled by it, you shift from attractive to unforgettable. This isn't playing hard to get. It is mastery, the ability to want without needing, to hold desire without being consumed by it. That is what makes her ache. Hover your touch without landing. Let your words nearly spill from your lips, but hold them back. In your restraint, her imagination runs wild. And what she imagines is always more powerful than what she's given. You give her the fantasy of being deeply wanted, yet not yet claimed. She will replay that restraint again and again, long after you've gone, while you are already several steps ahead. And then comes the final layer, mystery. Many men ruin their own allure by oversharing, over-explaining, over-proving themselves. But mystery, that's what drives her wild. Mystery is not coldness. It is unpredictability. It is the sense that she cannot quite hold you, cannot quite know you fully. You don't unveil your entire story on the first night. You let her peel it away slowly, each revelation a reward, each layer a discovery. Mystery whispers, you may know pieces of me, but never the whole. It keeps her awake, replaying your words, analyzing your pauses, wondering about your silences. It keeps her chasing, not because you begged for her attention, but because she is entranced by the idea of you. And when you finally reveal something genuine and vulnerable, it doesn't feel like information. It feels like a gift, a privilege. That is the power of mystery. Tension, obsession, release. And if something in this stirred you, if you felt that pull deep in your chest, it's because this isn't just theory. It's a path. A transformation. This isn't about chasing women. This is about becoming the kind of man women cannot help but feel. We don't chase. We attract. We don't impress. We intrigue. We don't speak about women like they're puzzles. We seek to understand them as whole worlds.